And welcome back to the steaming but still flying Hydra. I'm Comic.
I'm Scorpion.
Nugget is pattering around here.
So I'm surprised we didn't do this joke previously.
But
He defend, he attack, and now he's on the Hydra's back.
I did say getting on the Hydra's back.
Yes, I know. I'm just surprised we didn't do the whole thing.
Compound joke.
Anyway, shall we then?
Yep.
Let's do this.
And we are finally going to be getting those last four... Well,
right.
They're not the last four chests in the game, but they're the last four missable treasure chests in the game. So all it says to do is to go inside the ship and continue down the path until you reach a bridge, go across, and take a right turn.
Gotcha. So yeah, this is the Hydra.
It's a lot brighter than I was expecting. Okay, so across that bridge, right turn, and is that it right in there?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
X-Cannon.
Okay.
Interesting. I'm assuming that's a part for the ship.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Okay, continue deeper into the Hydra, going up to the... you're going to go up a pole, and then up a ladder to the deck. Once there, head to the right and go down. Okay, so I gotta wait till we get to a ladder.
Sounds good. All right, we got soldiers here.
Yep.
Are those green?
They are yellow, so
Yellow.
I believe if you switch to silver...
That was it, wasn't it?
Yep.
I am terrible with colors. That's it, right?
That's it.
Okay. Let's just do some basic attacks. Let's scope this out.
Yep, also silver. He's hiding it behind his head so that the opponent can't see what color he made it.
Yeah, that's the reason.
That's my idea, and I'm sticking to it. He's got to be careful with that, because if he fires it close to his ear, he's going to do some serious hearing damage. Yeah.
Silenus.
Blue would also be good against them, but silver is fine.
Yeah, we can deal with that. Vise doesn't necessarily need magic.
Yeah, that's only a problem if we... Oh, yeah, you can still do special moves with that, too. It's just the spells.
You can't use magic.
So I've been on a kick lately. I've been...
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Jeez.
very cool. When he crits, he actually does, like, holds the gun with two hands. Like, he actually fires carefully. I've been on a kick lately. Ali and I have been rewatching all the Miyazaki movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we...
Good collection of movies.
We started with Howl's Moving Castle, which is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
And we started to watch Nausicaa again, but got distracted for some reason.
Hey!
Very good.
Good start.
So when we get either Enrique or
I'm actually
Drachma back...
Yeah, because we already have Gilder's final ability, right?
Yeah, which we still need to use.
Yeah, let's go ahead and demonstrate that sometime this episode, maybe.
But last night we watched Lapida Castle in the Sky, which
yes.
was a major inspiration for this game, actually.
Real? You know what? I can see it.
The directors were huge Miyazaki fans, and especially Castle in the Sky. So, one of the characters, kind of the joke villains, is the Dola gang. So there's an old lady air pirate. And so it's like her and her adult kids who... It's kind of funny because they just always call it, whenever they talk to their boss, they say, "But Mom!"
Damn, Vise!
But she has... So she's this old lady, and she has two really long braided ponytails. But there's a part where you're on her ship, and you can see a portrait of her as a little girl.
Yeah?
Or as, like, a young woman. She looks just like Ica.
Aww.
And that has to be where they got the idea for Ica's design.
That's cool.
Except they have Ica's, like, stick up a little bit more to also look like a boomerang.
Right.
But, yeah, that's where they got that inspiration. And a lot of just, like, how ships work in this, I think, they got from Miyazaki, because Miyazaki loves airships. Almost all of his movies either have planes or zeppelins or something.
Go figure. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, good movie. It's just called Castle in the Sky.
Mm-hmm.
It really should have been called Lapida and have the, like, subtitle be Castle in the Sky, but I don't know. Maybe they were afraid people wouldn't like it.
Maybe.
So you're...
that is one of the Miyazaki movies that I actually didn't watch.
So you have to head to the right after you get up the ladder and go down the eastmost ladder. And once you're back inside, you head to the right and slide down a pole, and there'll be a treasure chest eventually.
Alright, I think I know where the ladder is. I was just making sure I was going the right way.
We can have some cool on-deck battles.
Hello?
It's an Executioner.
A Hydra Elite. Holy smoke. Alright, I'm gonna try something here.
Yeah, I don't know how much, I don't know how many points it takes to do the Claudia.
Mm-hmm.
Vi's rocking those critical hits, though.
Yeah, seriously, though.
I like how the tassel gets in front of the Elite's face when he gets hit. He has to, like, kind of, like, like, blow it out of his face.
Hey, look, he's a ninja.
Yeah, he's got punching daggers.
So while this battle is rocking, a lot's happened over the past week. E3 has run its course.
Oh my god, yeah.
Goodness.
I mean, I really only watched Nintendo's E3, but...
I watched most of them, but really Nintendo's was...
This has been one of Nintendo's best E3s in a while.
No hate on anyone, guys.
Yeah.
But Nintendo rocked it this year.
I mean, it's just, of course...
Like, Nintendo's was really the only one worth watching.
Nintendo's who I care about the most, so...
Mm-hmm. But even beside that, like, I was talking to my friend North, and he and I agreed on the main thing that made Nintendo's E3 conference really, really good this year. And that is... Okay. And that is, like, unlike the other companies where it was like, okay, we're presenting, here we are, here's the game, presenting game, like, you know, they bring in a lot of, like, commentary. Nintendo's was just, here we are, this is what we're doing, here's a little humor, game.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh my god! How fitting is that we're doing it above the Hydra?
Yeah, so we're actually doing it in a place where the Claudia can go. You can also summon the Claudia while inside. And you just barrage everyone.
Dude! Beautiful! Alright, Gilder!
Gilder doesn't even care that he's 10 levels lower than everybody.
I mean... You got a bunch of, like, foot soldiers, and what do? You bring in a ship with cannons.
Yes. Bring a cannon to a gunfight.
Alright, so I think this is the ladder we need to go to.
Yeah. Oh, I love how you can actually see, like, explosions in
Yeah,
there.
seriously, though.
And a few ships. There's a few ships out there.
But anyway, back to E3.
Yeah, there were, like, 10 different games that I'm like, oh, I want that.
And I was really, really happy to see that one of the games that I got into...
go down that pole.
Thank you. One of the games that I got into, thanks to knowing what was going on with it, thanks to E3, as well as, you know, just general, like, looking forward to it, because it was... Wow, really?
Yep.
Wow, awesome! Because it was mentioned in passing. I recently picked up Cadence of Hyrule.
Okay.
And it is a lot of fun, and as a result, I was like, okay, this is really cool, and this was inspired by this game. I'm gonna go check this out. I picked up Crypto the Necrodancer, and I love it.
I have yet to play it. I have it on Steam. I've been meaning to play it.
It's really fun.
What's the main character's name?
Cadence.
You were saying we're getting close to being able to do a top 10 shovel wielders.
Yeah, because Cadence uses a like, it's really cool because Cadence is like, she has specialty in like a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
But her main weapon is that shovel of hers.
That's her go-to.
Like, and it was really cool seeing it all. It's like I saw how she played in Cadence of Hyrule, and it was really also really cool to see that Link and Zelda also play, like, they all play very similarly, but they still have, like, aspects of themselves that are really cool. because they definitely emphasize the fact that Zelda is a spellcaster.
And it's a rhythm game, right? So everything is to a beat.
Yes. But it's like, okay, she's a spellcaster. Like, Link can go around, swing the sword to the beat, and, like, he has a spin attack, he has the, he has the sub-weapons and everything, but his main thing is, like, spin attack and sword techniques.
Okay.
Zelda is very much a spellcaster. She can use Nehru's Love to protect herself from damage and, like, reflect projectiles. She can use Din's Fire, and instead of her moving when Din's Fire is active, you're moving Din's Fire around the map,
cool.
to the beat, and it creates an explosion. And she's also very good with rapiers and spears, long-range weapons.
Neat.
Cadence is about crowd control.
Okay.
She has that shovel of hers which can manipulate the battlefield. So, like, a lot of what she does is, like, attacks in front of her. She has, like, spread damage that she can utilize. And, like, of everyone else, she has access to a special shovel that she can use to not only attack enemies, but also clear out debris and things like that.
Yeah, I gotta try it sometime.
I really like it, and like again, I picked up Crypt of the Necrodancer as a result, and I'm loving that game just as much. It's basically Cadence of Hyrule, except it's Cadence's game.
And this is the like Crypt of the Necrodancer Zelda crossover.
Yeah. And fun fact, to those of you guys who don't know, famous YouTube musicians Audrey Soros and Family Jewels worked on the music for Cadence of Hyrule.
Oh, neat.
Nintendo and, like, the developers of Cadence of Hyrule were like, hey, we know you guys do awesome work. Would you like to come do some music with us for this game? And they were all over that.
I love how the indie scene, like, is really getting interconnected now with AAAs and with, like online artists and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
It's
like,
nice to see.
I imagine the developer for Crypt of the Necrodancer heard about what was going on with Cadence of Hyrule, and they were like, absolutely we want to work with the people who inspired us to do what we do. Because Crypt of the Necrodancer is basically very much Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past, but in rhythm.
Yeah.
And it's great. Alright, I gotta heal these guys, like, next battle.
You can use them in alchemists.
Oh yeah, we have those, don't we?
We have a lot of them.
Let's go ahead and use one.
I know one thing I really liked about Crypt of the Necrodancer, one thing I know is that if you play as the bard, you actually don't have to move in rhythm anymore.
Yeah.
Because the bard creates his own rhythm.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so... Alchemics.
Yeah, I have 20 of them. Boom.
Not bad.
That is broken.
That is awesome.
Okay, so keep going all the way to the end here. And I think in that corridor... Sorry, the one you passed. I'm not that far to the end.
Okay. Sacrilege crystals. I am admittedly looking out for chams as well, and moonfish.
There won't be any chams or moonfish here. Go up that pole.
Good to know.
And that's going to take you back onto the deck eventually.
Alright. Another thing I saw from E3 that I'm particularly excited for, I was worried about... I was actually really worried about, like, what direction Fire Emblem Three Houses was going because of that story trailer they presented. But this also ties back into... Where am I supposed to go again? Back
up the ladder.
Okay. This also ties into why Nintendo's conference was really good, because during the conference, or, like, during the presentation, it was just like, okay, here's the game, here's the game, here's the game, not a lot of explanation. They left the explanation to the Treehouse, and what I saw in Nintendo Treehouse presentation of Three Houses, I love what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I am completely back on board with Three Houses.
Absolutely. Like, the story looks like... Okay, I'm a little worried about it, because, you know, time travel and, you know, all that crap.
Whatever, yeah.
What was I saying again?
Time travel, Fire Emblem.
Oh yeah, like they had the whole time travel and like, you know, time sensitive stuff. But what I really like is that they presented a lot of the changes that they're going to do in Three Houses. Specifically, I'm glad they're removing the child units.
Yeah.
And like a 3-year time skip within the story. Yes, this is what I want to see.
Yeah, so it's like
that's what they
genealogy.
should have done.
Yeah.
With Fates. But well, that's an entirely different topic altogether. But yeah, what I was seeing during, like, where am I supposed to go?
Down the pole.
Gotcha. What I was seeing during the presentation, like, the gameplay changes, the fact that, like, okay, on the board you see the individual units, but in battle you actually see armies fighting?
Yeah.
Like, what they showed during the presentation, the Treehouse presentation for Three Houses, I was like, yes, this is what I want to see.
You got to go down that. There's like a ramp on the side there, I think. Maybe not. Go down to the end of that. No, keep going down the other direction.
Ah, okay. There's a ramp here?
I think it might slope down, yeah. Oh, no, maybe not. It said go down the pole.
Let's look around.
Was there another alcove in there?
Yeah, but it didn't have anything.
Huh.
Or did I come into the wrong, No, I didn't. It's revealing
I thought this was the correct one. What if he crossed the bridge and then go down the pole?
What is with these moonberries today?
Yeah, we don't even need any right now.
I'm okay with this.
But as soon as we can change party members, yeah. So try across the bridge. No.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe try down this pole. This should be the last treasure chest, wherever it is. Okay, I know we're skipping a lot of the... Oh,
what the
my
heck?
God. Three big boys. This is like the one thing that keeps me from recommending Skies to everyone.
This seems like constant random encounters. Yeah. Anyway, you were saying... We're knee deep in this point, dude.
We were talking about... Oh, yeah.
Gilder?
I was just saying, yeah, because we've been skipping a lot of them, so maybe you didn't see, but, like, Gilder's kind of been tearing it up.
Yeah, seriously, though. Ouch.
Even 8 levels down from everybody else, he is a powerhouse. I mean, bad example there, but with, like, Gunslinger and stuff like that. These guys are super tanky, though, so bad example.
Oh, gee, I remember this ability. Ow.
They didn't even, like, animate a way for him to get back to his starting spot. He just kind of, like, pop! Back to where he was. But yeah, Three Houses is looking great. The Link's Awakening remake is adorable.
Oh, it's absolutely precious.
I love what they're doing with Animal Crossing.
Yeah, dude, Animal Crossing New Horizons looks great.
Yeah, so super excited for that. I was thinking whatever the next Animal Crossing is, it needs to be another, like, big change the way New Leaf was a big change.
Absolutely.
And this was a good way to do it.
What else did we see? The Final Fantasy VII Remake is starting to garner my interest.
Yeah, that was like the one non-Nintendo thing that I'm like, oh dang, look at that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like, also, Nintendo just brought out a lot of really, like, interesting stuff. Like, I knew we were going to get, Dragon Quest XI, and it looks great. And then they pull things out like Panzer Dragoon?
Oh yeah, that was a double take for me.
Like, what?
Like, okay, yeah, sure,
okay,
all right.
Yeah, sure, like, I'm fine. Panzer Dragoon is a cool game. Why not?
Now I don't need a Sega Saturn to play it.
And as much as I did, as much as I did not enjoy, what the hell, man?
Would you like some Moon with your berry?
Sure. But as I was saying, as much as I am not the biggest fan of, do we need to go in here, or do we need to go somewhere in here?
Let's go back to the deck and, yeah, go up the pole that was there. Or no, go across the bridge maybe to the pole. We must have to go down... There, on the deck, there was one more ladder downwards. So I'm thinking maybe it's down there. The rumor has been out for a while that, like, Dragon Quest... There would be a Dragon Quest hero, yeah. And a lot of people, me included, thought it would be Erdrick from Dragon Quest 3 in Smash Brothers. I wasn't, like, super excited for it, but I wasn't, like, dreading it either. I was just kind of like, I'm not that into Dragon Quest, but the way they're doing it is really cool.
Oh, absolutely, and I like what I saw gameplay-wise. Like, they're definitely making it so that this character feels like a Dragon Quest character. Like, they actually have an MP pool in the middle of a match?
And Banjo-Kazooie is the greatest thing ever.
Oh my god. Like, people went ape over Banjo-Kazooie.
I went ape. That was my #1 most wanted DLC character, so I am satisfied now. So do you see how there's one more ladder down you can take?
Like, this is the southwest ladder, isn't it?
No, go one more over.
Eh.
Why did I tag along?
Jeez, Gilder.
They are injured. Oh!
So that you can learn a silver spell you're never going to use. Yeah, you might need an Ilka mix there.
Yeah, I'm getting an Ilka mix. That was actually a rather tough fight, surprisingly.
The Valiant Assassins have a insta-kill move that doesn't always go off, but it could go off.
There it is. Okay, so while we're at it, I'm gonna use these.
Okay.
Okay, so Narath Eel, that's, ugh. No thank you. Okay, so these seeds. Zal Seed increases vigor. Gonna give that to Aika because she is our primary, priority healer.
Yeah.
Isel Seed increases will. Gonna give that to Fina.
Okay.
And Paranta Seed increases power. Given that's a Vise.
Yeah, Vise is the big hitter.
Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. Okay, so where am I going here?
Okay, go to the left. Around this cannon. I'm not even sure if this is right, but we haven't gone down there yet, so go down this one.
I'm pretty sure this is where we came. Oh, no, wait, no, you're right.
Look at the map. It hasn't been explored yet.
Okay, you are correct.
Banjo-Kazooie looks perfect in Smash Brothers.
Absolutely.
I always knew... Yeah, try down the pole. I always knew that his moveset would be, like, perfect for that kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty much doing what I would want them to have done with him. They got the Wonder Wing. Yay!
Magic Dew. Alright, cool.
And that's all the treasure chests in this area.
Alright, so now we can start heading to where we need to go.
Yeah, go back down that other ladder and...
Alright, I believe once we hit a save point, we can go ahead and call it a day. This was more of a just exploration of the Hydra episode, but we also got to talk E3 and stuff.
Yeah, what else good for E3? I'm not really... Daemon X Machina, I probably am gonna have to pass on.
It looks interesting.
That and Astral Chains, they both look interesting, but I only have so much money.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing with Astral Chain, especially because I know Platinum Games knows what they're doing in regards to games like that. Speaking of which, No More Heroes 3.
Oh yeah.
Still very much looking forward to seeing that one.
Yeah, that was Banjo was great, but No More Heroes was probably my biggest surprise of the conference.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think they were working on it. Especially because they came out of that, weird other trailer.
Yeah.
It was surprise it's Travis. I remember thinking the first time the character talked, though, I was like, oh, that's Travis's voice actor. I guess he's also doing this. And he's doing the voice the same way, too, but it's clearly not Travis, so... But then it was Travis.
Yep. I have a feeling that, maybe it was a thing where, that this is what happened to him after he finally decided to put the UAA behind him, but now something is forcing him back into the fray.
Tries to get out, but they keep pulling him back in.
Mm-hmm. He has fun with it either way. Jesus, Gilder.
Oh. Okay.
We're getting some weird animations and interactions today.
Trying to think of what else. What do you think of the Breath of the Wild follow-up?
We are actually getting a villain.
That it's Ganondorf, right?
We are that's totally Ganondorf. I saw some posts on oh. Well, there's a save point. I saw some posts on Twitter where it was they were comparing the what they saw in the trailer to Ocarina of Time. You remember the moment where Zelda turns around and sees Link for the first time?
Yeah.
As well as when she mentions the man with the evil eyes.
Yeah.
They were comparing the two scenes, and it's the moment where Zelda turns around and puts her hand on her chin in the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. as well as Ganondorf turning his eyes to look at the screen in both Ocarina of Time when he's bowing and in the trailer where
that's
the zombie
interesting.
looks at the screen.
Interesting.
I don't know if that was intentional, but that's kind of an uncanny comparison.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more, but it's neat just to know that that's how they're doing the next Zelda game.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be another big open world.
Also, short-haired Zelda is best Zelda!
She's very cute.
She's adorable! Anyway, let's get out of here, shall we?
Alright, so thanks for watching us kind of crawl through the Hydra here. I'm Comic.
I'm Scorpion.
And
next time we're gonna try and figure out what the heck is this thing. Maybe.
Some kind of weird Sylvite ether technology, I don't know.
We'll have to see. Have a good day, everybody.